Hey everyone, and welcome. Today is day 21, being consistent in actually posting. And today, hey, what is going on? Oh, forgive me. Somehow I was on another whatever. So let's forget about that and let's start over. Today is day 21 of me posting. I've been consistent. I have 7 more days for the month of February to post. And today we're going to talk about reaching for the light so the darkness will roll away. Hey, welcome. I'm glad you are joining me today, even if I'm talking to myself. But anyway, I know things have been, what should I say, very challenging lately in this here, quote unquote, United States of America. It feels like every time you turn on the news, there's another headline causing anxiety and confusion. Yesterday, I talked about there were some people that I know that have been affected by these layoffs. So I wanted to try to just this evening, it's Friday night, I wanted to create this space, like a place where we can connect or find some encouragement and remind ourselves that even in the midst of chaos, we have the power to find strength and hope, you know? So let me just ask you, how you doing? How are you feeling today? I do on Facebook, you can drop let me get that on there. On Facebook, feel free to drop in the comments how you're feeling today. Um Also on YouTube, feel free to drop in the comments how you're feeling today. And let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching, let me know where are you? What's your locale? So anyway, before we really dive into this, I think it's very important to acknowledge the elephant in the room, and that is whether it's political division or economic uncertainty, social unrest, or maybe all of the above. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed and my gray is returning quicker than usual. It's coming back at the speed of light and it always starts around the crown. And so I understand. It's okay to feel a little weary, frustrated, even angry. Um these are normal human emotions and we shouldn't try to suppress them or act like they don't exist and we're not feeling it. I'm trying to pretend that everything is hunky dory when it's not only invalidating our own experiences, but it's also preventing us from like finding genuine solutions or how to uh, work through this, how to live through this. So, what can we do practically to navigate these challenges? Because these times are very challenging. So let's talk about some things that we could do. Some things that I have already implemented. Like I stated from the beginning of February, I stated that one thing I wasn't going to do was be going back and forth in these comments and stuff with people. I'll state what I state. I'll post what I post. um you agree or not, we going to agree to disagree. I'm going to make my statement and then that's it. I'm not going to go back and forth. After you make your statement, I make my statement. If you come back and still come with some rah-rah, I, I'm not responding. That's one thing. I also am limiting my news consumption. Yes, I know it's very important to stay informed and I kind of do mostly through social media, but constantly bombarding ourselves with negative news, it can be detrimental to our mental health. And that's the real thing, you know? And so you got to kind of set boundaries, don't consume too much of it. Um, you know when enough is enough, and also choose reliable sources. You don't want alternative facts. Um, limit your consumption to like specific times of the day. Definitely not before you go to sleep. You don't, because if you do it earlier in the day, at least at nighttime before you go, so you can dump all that stuff out. Just dump it out. Um, and then maybe check in maybe once in the morning, maybe once in the evening, but don't scroll endlessly throughout the day. Don't do it even on social media. I'm, even though I'm saying I'm not really doing a lot on television, listening to a lot of news on the television, I can still get caught up a little bit in scrolling in social media at the different reports, and what's going on. So, I'm learning to kind of limit and have some boundaries, and not get into the scrolling motion. Also, we got to focus on what we can control. There's so much outside of our control right now. I mean, and you do feel helpless. You really feel helpless because of that. And it can be very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. But instead of like focusing on what we can't change, let's try to focus on what we can actually control. And that may mean, getting a daily routine, control that, our health, really hone in on relationships, um, or actions within our community, things that we can control. If you see something you can participate in, like on February 28th, they're doing the blackout, things like that, focus on things like that. If you can call your senator, or be a part of something like that, that's something that you can do. That's something you can control. If at this time, start developing some healthy daily routines. What I say is, in the morning, connect with your source, God, connect, and also renew your mind, because I'm telling you, the day before, you have, um, some things have seeped in to your psyche through your eyes and your ears. So it's good to try to do a complete dump before you go to bed. But then in the morning, you just got to renew your mind, have a fresh, new view of how your day could be positive, affirmations, all of that. Just do something that can help guide you to a better outlook for the day ahead. Um, and practice gratitude. I mean, even in the darkest times, there's always something that we could be grateful for. I'm able to talk. I'm able to even be here, and look around, and see see myself. Hey, girl, but practice gratitude throughout the day. Ooh, thank God I stood up. Ooh, thank you. I was able to walk. I'm able to respond. I'm able to talk. I'm able to actually comprehend. Um, I'm able to eat something. I have something to eat. I mean, just the little things. Ooh, I'm breathing. That's major. I'm breathing. So just be gratitude. Just be grateful, to show gratitude. Take a few minutes each day, to reflect on the good things in life, the good things, the good things. And I know sometimes for those who are just in limbo because they don't know, as far as, finances or whatever. And it's like, what good things can I reflect on? Well, we could just say, right now, you are able to be alive, to focus on what your next move is. And gather and garner the strength to think and figure it out. You know, right now you just may need to just relax your mind, take a hold of your senses in the sense of, yes, I'm here, accepting you're here, accepting what has happened to you. Definitely work through the acceptance, the grieving, the anger, all those emotions in what you are experiencing, all those emotions. But then also know that you can rise like the phoenix from these ashes and start working on moving forward and getting things in order, like your resume, your it's going to be hard right now to look at that. But what I'm hearing is that they are calling some people back. There are some things in the courts that will hopefully reverse a lot of this, and people will be going back to the job. So let's think about that. But also, I still say practice gratitude, no matter how small they may seem. It could be a sunny day. Oh, thank you for the sun beaming on my face. Thank you for my family. Thank you for a warm cup of coffee or a bottle of water. Thank you. Gratitude shifts our perspective and helps us appreciate the good. Another thing we could try to do is connect with others. Human connection is vital, and there are those you all can be a support to each other. Those that are experiencing the same thing, be a support to each other. Express how you feeling, how you felt, what it was, and what you all can do together to help one another to move forward. And you know, I think that's a good thing. You have common ground and you should, connect, especially when you're feeling isolated and like almost hopeless. Reach out to friends, family, community. Like I said, you can build a community amongst those that are experiencing the same situation. Build community, share your feelings, offer support to one another, and remind each other that you're not alone. You weren't the only one that experienced this. Even a call or a video chat, FaceTime, can make a major difference, a major difference. And one of the most destructive things about this chaos that we are experiencing right now is the continued division that it creates. We're so quick to judge each other, to demonize those who have different opinions. That's why I said we're going to agree to disagree. I'm not going to call you out your name. I'm just not going to do it, and I expect that you won't do that as well to me. But it's it's just that way we won't continue to perpetuate the anger, you know, and trying to prove our point and try to sway people, because some people are just going to be where they are, just like I'm standing where I'm at. Um, and if there's some information that we can share, like I said, you can put it out there, and then people have to determine if it's valuable or if it's something that can help them see something in a different light. And if not, then so be it. If so, great. But we also need to remember that we are all human beings. We're all part of the human race, and we all have hopes and dreams and fears. We do, and we just need to kind of find the common ground so that we can kind of build these bridges. Instead of putting up more walls, just it's a thing of community community. And because we're all experiencing some level of this chaos and confusion. It's affecting all of us in some way, some form or fashion. It is. And so we just need to come together and understand that, and be supportive. And so that may mean also, when we're building community, where we're trying to build bridges, we may need to volunteer, or join in a group that, like I said, shares our same interests or shares the same issues that we're going through. And empathy is key during this time. Okay. I'm telling you, empathy is key. Empathizing. And yes, yesterday I confess, yes, I have shown empathy. Um, to some people, that people would be like, "Oh my God, why would you even have any empathy?" I guess I'm an empath, and yes, there are people who have done evil deeds and doing evil deeds, and we can deem evil, but um, we just say, have mercy on their soul. Another thing we can do is participate in a call to action. We can we can be the change. It's easy to feel powerless in the face of so much chaos and confusion. It is very easy to feel powerless and hopeless. But the truth is, we do have the power to make a difference. I mean, we can choose to be a part of the problem or part of the solution. It's a choice, okay? Now, we can choose to continue to spread negativity or try our best to spread hope. Spread hope. Oh my gosh. We need hope. We can choose to be a force for division, or we can try our best to be a force for unity. And people coming and sharing and being real with what's going on, but then others listening, not just hearing, but listening. Now, again, we should try supporting our local businesses, you know, donating to causes that we believe in. Or how about this? Let's just be kind to our neighbor, to our coworkers. Just try to be kind, okay? Any small act of kindness and compassion is going to make a difference in this mess. So one person at a time, one kind word at a time, one smile at a time. We're living through these challenging times, and that is the truth. It's no doubt about it. But I have to believe that we are a people of resilience. I have to believe that. I have to believe that we are overcomers, and we can overcome difficult situations. We've done it before, and I believe we can do it again. We have the strength within us to make things better. We now can strive for peace and unity, and it takes one person at a time. One person at a time. And if we find that peace within ourselves, then we can, you know, actually let it exude from us, like the love, let it exude from us and touch as many people as we can. So we just can't give up hope. We can't lose faith in ourselves and each other. We are really in this together, people. We are. And together we can find strength, we can find hope, and we can pray for a better tomorrow. I just it's at the least it could be very disheartening to so many people, uh based on what we're going through, what is happening, and you want to help people. You want to take the pain away. You want to make things right for everyone. But we can do what we know to do. And what we know to do, then we just need to do it. Okay. We can talk a lot and do rah rah and oh, just like I was saying, we have some of the politicians, oh, that one read that person down and made them feel small or told them off. Okay, enough of just the talking. We need some action. We need some action. And I believe, like I said, there is things that can be done that needs to be done. No more sitting down twiddling the thumbs or talking in the mic and saying all this stuff and rah rah. And no, action, action. You know, so I just hope that you all can, possibly take something from what I've shared, and we can make this world a better place, especially this here America during these times. So I really thank you for spending your time with me today. And like I said, I hope you found something that was encouraging or inspiring that I might have said or shared. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and never, ever stop believing in the power of hope and the power of love. So I'll see you the next time, which will be tomorrow.